Hello, hello. Thank you so much here. I hope you all well. Happy it's Labor Day. Hopefully, you long holiday. I'm gonna go ahead and introduce myself and get started. Hi, I'm Maggie. Welcome to my struggle. I am not a professional. As a boy mom, I have two, and I have been on a journey my entire life. But finally, I have finally found, and that is working with usually when is using substituted ingredients, but I'll use full flavoring tonight. Showing on Instagram or on Shorts or my you will see that I just go staycation not far to Callaway Gardens. Kind of like not South Georgia, and did a hot air balloon ride and some other stuff. It was fun. So have um, I have a habit when I'm on vacation. I eat what I want. When I'm home, I eat pretty strict on my plan because I do want to. I'm down about before vacation, way in the morning, and see how much. But it was just but since today the last day of my vacation, come up in my Instagram. Hi, Titania on YouTube. If you want to move over on social, I am Maggie. The subs Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, y'all. But I follow a lot of other chefs, and if you think she's a former model, but her as John Legend's one cookware line, and she had a restaurant Scampi on toast. Don't eat toast. This is the bottom half of my. I'm gonna go ahead and make. Let me give y'all the side by side, and I have real sour to grill. We're gonna recipe, and it's kind of like a grilled toast, and then this really like simple. Give it a try. And out. Okay. Over there, and you can see the side by side. All right, you guys, let me know if that's any better. So since I lose everything when I refresh, let me just do a quick attendance. I saw Titanium is here, Caudell is here. Thank you for being here. I saw Tyrell from the Mastermind. Thank you so much for being here. Got a couple of hours before Mastermind tonight, so I'm going to make some snacks to take with me to class. And I think there was someone else I missed. Yay, we're back. Okay, thank you. And Mona, the moderator, is here. Thank you for being here. So Mona and Terrell, you all have YouTube channels or family YouTube channels, please let us know where you are and how we can support you. So feel free to drop your channel link in the class. You guys are here to support me, so I want to support you. Look who's here. I was thinking about you, Miles. This one is for you, y'all. Miles, I have to say, I know you asked for shrimp fried rice. I'm just coming back in town from vacation. We are going to do shrimp. I ordered this special just for you. So I have from Publix, we have fresh shrimp that we are going to cook up for you. But I don't know if you guys saw the thumbnail. So this is a shrimp scampi on toast. So I'm going to show you guys a video. I did post it in the description, but I'm going to play the video for you guys. I think it's just a 1-minute clip, and you know how I do, like I play it and then I what's it called? Rewatch it. But I'm going to give you guys an option, and we're doing this for Miles. Miles is one of our scholars from the UK. I'm not exactly sure where in the UK, but he asked for shrimp, and I love to challenge myself to make, what do you all say, delicious food with a healthy twist. Shrimp, shellfish in general, seafood in general, shrimp specifically, can be a little bit daunting, but if you just give it a little bit of love, it's not hard. So I'm going to walk you guys through how I do it. But you know, because seafood is expensive, sometimes we shy away from it. Veggie is here. Oh, you like this lipstick? Thank you. I'll show you what I have. This is, I took my bright red with me on. I like to do the red to match my, this is not while y'all are here, but this is, we'll see what it is. All right, so I am going to print out the recipe and I'm going to show you guys the video, and I'll give you a choice. We have an option to do our 3-camera view today because I am going to have to grill this bread on the stove. So if you all want the 3-camera view, I will set up the mount over there and I'll let you guys see the 3-camera view. If you're fine to see it from back here and you want me to walk back and forth, that's fine. So if you're fine with just this, put 2. If you want the close-up on the stove for the sourdough grilling, put 3. So either put a 2 or 3 in the chat. While you guys are doing that, because I definitely want to make sure my scholars are well taken care of. Hi, Linda. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So this recipe I found on Instagram. Oh, I just closed it. So I'm going to show you guys this video. Everybody's saying Terrell is here. Terrell, let us know about your channel, what we can find on your channel, and I will set it up for you guys. I'm gonna take my time. This is really simple, but we'll chat. I'll answer questions. I'll drop the link in case anybody wants to chat. I'm just, it's just me, y'all. You don't have to cam up. Okay, Terrell wants to see the bread up close. Yes, sir. You got it. Okay. So again, if you guys go to Cravings by Chrissy Teigen. So this is Chrissy Teigen. She has a new cookware line. And so this came in my feed and she did this. Miles, thank you already for the 2 pounds from the UK. Thank you for being such a blessing to me. Y'all, Maggie the Substitute Teacher, this channel is 6 months old. And, you guys, the channel continues to grow because you guys come back every time. You watch, you share, you like, you subscribe, you comment, you're in the live chat. Hey, Leanne, you can do all of that for free. And thank you. I appreciate it so much. I didn't think anybody would care. It's just me cooking. But when you go above and beyond, and Miles asked for this, and he actually asked for Saturday, but this is a holiday in the US. I just got back in town, and Miles, this is for you. All right, so let me show you guys the video of what we're going to do, and then I'm going to set up the 3-camera view for you. I should have had it ready, but I didn't. All right, so let's see. I'll hold it up so you can see. Oh.
Oh my gosh, the sauce is so yummy. Today we are going to make some delicious shrimp scampi toast. We use this really rustic, beautiful piece of sourdough. We're going to take our cut clove of garlic and just rub it. We've got our grill pan on medium. 4 to 5 minutes or so until they get some nice lines on them. It's nice crisp. I'm gonna take these.
It's kind of hard to hear her.
Yes. on to seasoning.
I don't know if that music is her or me.
Here, a couple tablespoons of olive oil. Add your shrimp back to the pan.
I think I have music playing, y'all. I'm sorry. I need to close that, whatever it is. Unless it's on her video. Okay, maybe it was her video. So you saw what happened. So basically we have sourdough bread, and I have a grill. This is a double-sided. It looks like it's definitely been used, but I know y'all like to know. So this, if you can see here, it says Nordic Ware. I think you can get this from Amazon. Let me know if it's not in the cheat sheet. But this is a long, you can see it says, long griddle. So this actually goes on top of the stove, and it covers 2 burners like this. So since you guys want to see the up close, I am going to print out the recipe, and I'm going to set up my camera over there so you guys can see. And let me find it. So what we're going to do, we're going to take real. Sorry, guys. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to take real sourdough bread, and we're going to heat up the grill on the stove, and we are going to brush the sourdough bread with olive oil, real olive oil. And then we're going to take fresh garlic, and we're going to rub the fresh garlic on the toast with olive oil. We'll have to see what order we do it. Let me get the recipe. And so we'll have our toast like crusty and set to the side. And then we're going to cook our shrimp. I'm trying to remember what she did, but we cook our shrimp. I got all the seasonings she had. Like there was a lemon in there. There was white wine in there. Oh, there was parsley in there. And then we're going to make the scampi sauce. There's butter in there. And there was red peppers, I think. We'll see. Red pepper flake. And then we make the sauce, and literally we just assemble it on the toast. So let me, since you guys want the 3-camera view, and I am going to give it to you. Let's go to the recipe where I can print it out. So this is, again, Cravings by Chrissy Teigen. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So I'm going to, where is it? Shrimp scampi toast. All right, so let's see. I can print this recipe on real paper, and I'm going to get my mount, and I'm going to set it up for you guys. Oh. Open in browser. Hope everybody's doing well. I don't know if you guys have any plans for the holiday. Okay, so recipe is printing, and let me get my arm mount so you guys can see over there. I'll show you guys some of my gear. I know some of y'all love to eat. That's fine. You're welcome here. Some of y'all love to cook. That's fine. You're welcome here. Some of y'all are YouTubers like me. So I'll show you guys some of the stuff that I use to make this magic happen. Okay, going to the printer. All right, so we've got our actual recipe printed out. So we'll go through all the ingredients and make sure we have it. So we have our recipe. I didn't clean off my glasses. Let me show you guys. Sometimes spectacles can be a hazard in the kitchen. So this is what I use, Opti Plus, these anti-fog lens wipes. I think I just got them from Walmart when I got my glasses. They sold these at the eyeglass place, and then you can get more, but they keep your glasses from fogging up. You know, sometimes when I'm cooking or open the dishwasher, but they only last for 2 hours. Hi, Charlie. Thank you for being here. If you want to go over to YouTube or Facebook, Maggie, the substitute teacher, you can see the side-by-side view. Oh, and Caudel, I was going to show you the lipstick. So this stuff lasts 2 hours, and so that's why I'm always like putting this treatment on my glasses right. We know, and we're back. Okay. Um. So yes. So Caudel, while I'm thinking about it, let me grab this so you can see. Okay, gents, one moment, please. But Caudel, the brand that I use, oh, it's stuck. All right. Oh my God. Oh, it's gonna be one of those nights. Okay, so Caudel for you guys, one moment. I don't know if you can see this. It says Beau Vanti. So this is a black-owned cosmetic line that I use here in Atlanta. So this is the color that I'm wearing, and it's called, I don't know if you can see that, Very Berry. Very Berry. So this is what that's what I've got on today. Usually I have like a red, but y'all can let me know. Oh, we got to get the apron on. Okay, so I showed you the video. We'll go through the ingredients. Let me set up my mount so y'all can see what I'm using for the 3-camera view. Fingers crossed it works, right? Oh, ow. Eek. I hurt my finger using the dishwasher at the vacation house. So if I'm a little bit gimpy, I kind of closed the dishwasher and got my thumb in there. So, but I'm fine. I'm a tough cookie. All right. So this thing right here, let me see if y'all can see. It's this weird, like, this is a mount. So this will go onto my, like, whatever this is, the countertop. So you can see it goes different sizes, and then I can like screw it on with this. Y'all, I almost took down the whole setup. That would not be good. Okay, and then this is like a bendable arm thing. So I'm gonna mount this over here, and I'm gonna put my phone in there and point it towards the grill, so you guys will be able to see all 3 cameras. And then we're gonna get started. It's just me and my iPad and my iPhone, and I'm on Wi-Fi, so we are struggle streaming and struggle cooking, but you know, I like to be transparent so y'all can see what's happening over here. So let's see if we can get this on the counter first. I know, Miles, you saw that? I hit the iPad and the whole thing almost fell over. And this dinner is for Miles anyway, so if he says take it easy, we're gonna take it easy. I think I'll make some tea and a beverage and just, you know, relax so I don't hurt myself. Hi, Dottie Girls, also here from the UK. Oh, you like this lip color, classy and understated. Man, you guys are telling me something. So my Kung Pao red might be a bit much. You know me, like, what do I say? Why be regular when you can be extra? But I appreciate the feedback. So if you like, how about this? Oh dear. Do I want to know? If you like the red, usually I have a lip color like this bright red. Put a red circle in the chat. If you like the berry or the pink, like the muted one, whatever this is, find like a pink circle and put it in the chat. Meanwhile, I'm going to be putting this over here. So let's see. Let me try and get it on my countertops. All right. So it clamps on, and then I'm just kind of twisting it to tie it tight. And then I'm gonna like angle this over the grill. All right, so now Mona likes the bright red. Okay, thank you. Oh, okay. Oh, you like the variety. Ah, you guys like variety. Okay. Yeah, and I got sandals on. Y'all want to see what sandals I have on? This is so like, who does this? I have my Maggie shoes. I know, I know. Let me wash my feet. Wash my hands, touching my feet. Oh, God. I just got back into town. Ow. Ow, I hurt myself. So I'm just relaxed today, y'all. Miles likes the red. Okay, so I should have put the red on for you. We're doing dinner for you today, but okay. And Caudell says both is okay. Okay, so you all like the bright red, and then you also like the softer. Okay, wonderful. Yes, y'all, please support each other. I know Terrell has a YouTube channel. Mona, if you would find Terrell's channel, Terrell, please let us know the name of your channel. If anybody else is a YouTuber, or you have a family business, or anything you want to shout out, we're here to support you. Okay, so now we've got our mount over there. If you can see this gooseneck thing over the stove. All right, so now we got our recipe printed out. So here's where it gets a little tricky. So I'm going to log into my software and hopefully, you know how like you can't have more than one microphone going at once and you get that weird feedback? All right, so one moment. Y'all know I don't know this stuff. I love it. I love how y'all just love to tell me what you like. I love hearing it. I love the engagement. That's what lead attorney calls it, right? Because y'all could just be sitting there ninja watching, and I know there's some of y'all ninja watching, and that's fine. You're welcome too. Whatever brings you here. All right. So let's see. All right. So you guys see we got our camera here. All right. So it's working. This is my other phone. So 1 second. We're going to take this over here. I just got to get it. Okay. Like landscape. Yeah, this is all the stuff you're supposed to do. Okay, y'all can almost see. Okay, I need to move it because you want to see the grill grates. You want to see when we toast this bread. All right. All right, it's a little close. God, that looks crazy. Ah. All right. I think that's good. I don't like the way that it looks, but all right. So we got the grill, we got the countertop. Okay. I think we're ready. I don't like how that looks, y'all. Just, some of that stuff, no matter how you clean it, it just, All right, when you turn it on high, it'll be fine. You love it, Terrell? You love it? Okay, good. So you guys can see everything now. So you see my little disaster here. So let's go through our list of ingredients. And let me get my apron on. And then we're going to go through the ingredients and then we'll do everything step by step. And I'm already having... All right, let's see. Grabbing an apron. All right. So I'm going to let y'all choose, Miles. This is for you. You can choose what apron you would like. We have the Maggie apron in hot pink. This is the color strap apron. Caudell, your apron has been ordered, so let me know. That should be coming to you any day now. So we do have Maggie merch. If you check the Zazzle store, They're about $20. You can customize them for free. There is actually a 30% off sale today. There's always a coupon code. If Mona or anybody would drop the link to the Zazzle store, you can get them in long, standard, or kid sizes, or Miles, if you would prefer the like more professional looking restaurateur white Maggie apron. So y'all let me know what you want, pink or white. You can get them in long, kid sizes, or standard. You can customize them for free with your name. Thank you, Linda, or whatever you like. Oh, let's see. Let me give you guys your 3-camera view. Yeah, we haven't done the bread yet, so we'll come back to that in a second. So yes, you do have options in the Zazzle store. Please check it out and let me know. So we're going to go through the list of ingredients. Cadell says pink. Okay, we'll go with the pink unless Miles wants something different. So for our shrimp scampi toast, and this is Cravings by Chrissy Teigen. All right, so far we have a vote for the pink apron. So we need 4 thick slices of crusty sourdough. So ideally, you would want the sourdough that is the big like ball. If you guys have ever been to San Francisco or just had like, I don't eat gluten, but man, I love bread. It just doesn't love me back. That thick, like crusty bread that's soft in the middle, but got that's not what I got. I'm gonna need you to clean this up, please. But this is what I have. So this is the rustic oven sourdough bread. Sounds good. Thank you, Erin Laura. Thank you for being here. Okay, Dottie Girl says white. Okay, Miles. I got a white and I got a pink. So let me know if there's a tiebreaker. I was thinking white too, but I'll wear what you guys like. All right, so, and this said thick slices. So this bread was already cut. It's not thick, it's like regular slices, but we'll make it work, okay? And then next it says 4 tablespoons of olive oil. So this is olive oil. Y'all know I usually use that coconut oil, but I do have olive oil. That doesn't look like 4 tablespoons. Let me get a... We have our 2 tablespoons measure, so we'll be able to measure that out. Terrell says, is it bad you're about to watch on the Stairmaster? I think the Stairmaster is the perfect location to watch. Y'all, in my class, you can come late, you can leave early, you can multitask, you can work out. I think that's a first. Y'all have taken me shopping. Y'all have watched without sound. Y'all have listened without watching. Do whatever you like. I'm just happy you're here. Now, 3 cloves of minced garlic plus 1 whole clove halved. So I am going to use fresh garlic. I do have the jar garlic as an option, but fresh is best if you can get it. So we'll use this whole garlic, but in a pinch, you all have seen me use something like this, but if I have fresh, I prefer to use it. Okay, so we got our garlic. And then it says 3/4 pound fresh, cleaned shell shrimp or 1 pound frozen, defrosted if frozen, and then pat dry. So we have fresh shrimp here. Did Miles vote? I don't see anything, Miles. Maybe Miles is like, hey, I'm here for the shrimp. Wear what you want to. All right, because now I'm starting to touch the food. But I got fresh shrimp for you, Miles. This is from Publix, which is a grocery store in our area. Ugh. So you guys can see here, it's been shelled already, so the shell is off, but we need to pat it dry. If you rinse it, you can rinse it, but either way, especially when you're cooking like in oil or frying or whatever, you want your food to be as dry as possible. So all of this water on here, we're gonna need to dry that. All right, let me see, I need to go ahead and put my apron on. Miles is just like, he's just happy to be here. Okay, let me get focused because Miles is not playing around. All right. Let's see, I don't know. Jason. Hi, Jason is here. Keep it up, lady. Thank you, sir. All right, let me put this on while I touch the shrimp. I don't want to touch my hair. Oh, Miles says pink. Yes, sir. You got it. All right. One moment. I like the bright pink too. But anyway, y'all can check them out. The Maggie, the other one, the one that I had is the Maggie. I think it's called the Maggie, like Maggie Classic Apron or Standard Apron. And this one is the color strap apron. So you guys will be able to see what we have here. I know, right? I'm not playing around. Uh-huh. I got to slow because I knocked my thumb on the dishwasher. You know, when you close the dishwasher and it's got like that little space between the counter and where the dishwasher closes, I got my thumb stuck in there. So it's going to be sore for a while. But this is the Maggie Color Strap Apron. You can see it's like knee length. This one does not have pockets, but we're good. So we got our apron on. Okay. So let me go ahead and pat this shrimp dry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little strainer thing. Miles, I'll ask you. I know you've never cooked shrimp before, so I'm here to show you. Terrell is hungry already. Y'all are so sweet. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Terrell, I appreciate you so much. And I know you have a channel. Terrell talks about education. So please let Mona know the name of your channel so we can drop it. And Miles is so generous. Thank you for the £5, sir. I appreciate it so much. So Miles, I don't know if you need me to rinse the shrimp or not. I can do either way. So I just have this thing right here. I think it's like a steamer basket. I don't know. So I'm just going to, let me do this first. I'm going to pour the shrimp in here over the sink just to let any of those shrimp juices drain out. And then I'm going to, yeah, because we're getting a lot here, we're going to dry. There's a whole thing, you know, some people are like, wash your meat, don't wash your meat. There's multiple schools of thought. Y'all know I am not the food police. Do what works for you. If you feel like you need to wash your meat, my mom is an avid meat washer. I feel like whatever, you know, when you cook, the heat from what you're cooking is going to kill whatever is, you know, possibly on there. So I won't unless you guys really need me to. So what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and toss this. Let me get a cutting board. I'm trying to get, you see our shrimp was originally like really wet and shiny. We want to try and get it as dry as possible. The reason why is when we sear this shrimp, you want to have that nice, like, I don't want to say crust on it, but you want that like nice little texture that you get from the oil directly on the protein of the meat. If it's wet, number one, it'll pop you. We don't want that. Number two, it won't sear as well. And then number three, the seasonings don't stick on the meat as well when it's, you know, wet like that. So this drying, you guys have seen me do it for fish, for chicken, for steak, you know, try and get it as dry as possible. Yeah, Miles says I'm the captain. Capitan? Okay. All right, so we're gonna let this kind of just sit here on a paper towel and let it do its thing. So what she said, oh, did I even look? She said 3/4 pounds. Grabbing something out of the trash. I think I got a pound. Yeah. So I got exactly 1 pound of shrimp. The recipe only calls for 3/4. So I really should take like 1/4 of it out. I don't think Miles would mind if I cooked more shrimp than was asked for. But if you're doing fresh, she said 3/4 of a pound. Ah, yeah, Dottie says you wash your meat with lemon and lime. Yeah, that Jamaican. Absolutely. Absolutely. They also said, and I wanted to get the best for you, Miles. I did get this out of the freezer. I had frozen shrimp. I'm not going to use it, but if you have frozen shrimp and this has still got the, oh, you can't see. My camera will come back. But if it still has the shell on it, you'll need to, a pound if it's frozen, 3/4 pounds if it's fresh. Did we lose it? There we go. Okay. Because you want to account for like the ice crystals that would be in your frozen fish, because when it thaws out, you're going to have more liquid. All right, so it says 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. I don't have kosher salt. I have Himalayan salt. I still don't know what makes salt kosher. I think it's like doesn't have shellfish or something. I don't know. So y'all let me know if I'm missing something, but this is the salt I have. This is what I'm going to use. Terrell says, can we get a breakfast burrito one day? Yeah, I'm going to go live for breakfast tomorrow. It's a holiday here. Yeah. Terrell, let me know what you like in your breakfast burrito. I'm going to focus on Miles' shrimp right now, but if you let me know what you like in your burrito, I can do a breakfast burrito for you. No problem. If I had the ingredients on hand. If not, I can order them, but just let me know what you like. Okay. And then a 1/2 teaspoon freshly ground black pepper. I got a pepper grinder. That's what we're going to use. Now, a 1/2 teaspoon, I'm just going to kind of eyeball it. When you are using pepper, I don't think I have it. Okay. If you have just regular salt and pepper that's like in the salt shaker, this thing, well, no, that's not a pepper shaker. Sorry, y'all. Been in a couple kitchens. You can use regular ground pepper. The problem is when you crack peppercorns, the seasoning and the oils have the freshest like release of the pepper spice that you want. And so that's why when you use a pepper grinder, they stay in the peppercorn until you grind them, and then it comes out. It just, I would say it's a little more zippy. So whenever you see fresh ground, that's really all that is. Dottie girl would like a breakfast casserole. Okay, let me know. To me, that sounds like a quiche, but let me know what you like in your breakfast casserole. Yeah, too much lemon and lime will cook it. I thought about that, kind of like ceviche, right? And that's one thing. Y'all know seafood, you can overcook it really easily. So you don't want your seafood to be rubbery. But I hear you, absolutely. So we got freshly ground black pepper. Yeah, I didn't get this one. So Miles, let me know. So it says 1 tablespoon of thinly sliced fresh red jalapeno. I don't have a red jalapeno. I do have the shishito peppers. They're not really, really hot, but I could slice one of these. Miles again? Oh, Miles. Such a blessing. I haven't even started yet. Well, thank you. Y'all make my day. I feel like most of the time this is just like a dumpster fire. Because I make it up as I go. Have I ever made this dish? No, I'm figuring it out with y'all. Thank you so, so much. Oh, my goodness. So, Miles, I was going to ask you, it calls for a fresh pepper, so I can cut this one up for you. Or I do have the crushed chilies. If you like heat, we can use this. I'm going to try and cut up the fresh one for you. I did look for red jalapeno. I guess they were out of stock. I didn't even know that was a thing, y'all. Did anybody know that a red jalapeno was a thing? I know about jalapenos, and I knew about red bell peppers and red sweet peppers, but I'd never heard of a fresh red jalapeno. Mm-hmm. Okay, 1/4 cup dry white wine, y'all. We went to a winery. And I'm back. Okay. So what I was saying is we went to a winery this weekend, and y'all, I got some wine. I'll show it to you. That they said is really good, injected into chicken breast. But this says dry white wine, and I'm a lightweight, and I didn't want to like open up regular wine, so I did get this. cooking wine. Hopefully this is okay. When you're making a shrimp scampi sauce or any of these garlic butter sauces, the wine, I don't know what it does, but it makes it fancy. And I think it like deglazes the pan, which is just a fancy way of getting the sticky bits off. Oh, love it. Okay, sound? Okay. Let me know if it's better. I just had to refresh. Let me know if it's still choppy. And then two tablespoons of butter. So we have our Land O'Lakes. We're going to use real butter for miles. Let me give you guys a sound better. Oh, it's good? Okay, thank you, sir. All right. So we have all of our ingredients. So we're actually going to start, but before we start, all right, our shrimp is still. And another thing, y'all, I bought this fresh, so it came out of the refrigerator section. But as you can see here, I've kind of had it out as I'm getting my ingredients together. Whenever you're cooking protein, any protein, especially seafood, fish, but even chicken, steak, or whatever, you want to try and let your meat, I know y'all like the close-up, so we got fresh shrimp for you. You want to try and let your meat come to as close to room temperature as you can. If you go or when you go from cold to a hot pan, the meat will seize up and it will be tight, like it'll be tough. And so to keep our meat really tender, you want to try and ease it into that hot temperature. So, definitely not from frozen to a hot pan unless you're baking, but even refrigerator to a hot pan, those little temperatures make a difference. All right, so I'm going to get a beverage. So we have everything. We're going to get started now. I know, right? But let me get something to drink. Do I just want to pop a soda? I don't think I want to go through I'm going to get a diet soda, y'all. You've seen me make my teas 100 times, and Miles is here, and he's ready for his shrimp. So let me just get a glass. And a straw. All right. I have a secret stash. I'll be right back. All right, so I think we're going to start with our bread first. So let's actually read the instructions. Oh, I should have gotten some ice. Brush the bread with 1 tablespoon of the oil. Heat the grill pan over medium fry heat. Grill the bread oil side down until grill marks form. Okay, so we're going to start with the bread. All right, so I'm going to turn on the behind me view. No cold coffee? Oh, no. No cold coffee today. I know Dottie is rolling. No, I have just like a diet cola. Yeah. Y'all know I usually drink water, tea, and coffee, but technically this is a vacation day. All right, so I'm going to turn this on. So let's see. Let me see if I can give you guys the whole thing. Oh, okay. Is that what I wanted? Not all of them. Okay. Let's see if we do this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to try and turn on both burners. So I have one towards the back that's a little bit janky, but let's see if we can get it to come on. Let me see if I can give you guys both. All right. Let's see. The front one I know works. Let's see. All right. There we go. We got one. All right. So you can see we have our burners are on. There we go. Can y'all still see two? Okay, so our burners are on. So we're gonna take this entire uh, grill. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. So this is aluminum. It's smooth on one side and grill marks on the bottom. So you can do different sides if you want to do like pancakes or whatever, or fish, a big fillet. So let me just wipe it. So this is going to go directly on the burners. All right. And I try to get both burners like on the same, like, not speed, but you know what I'm called. You know what it's called. Man, I'm slow. I try to get them at the same burn rate. The word for it, I don't know. My front burner is kind of like a. Okay, Lee just pushed it back, so we got time, y'all. So my front burner is more of a power burner, so it burns stronger than the one towards the back. So I got to turn the one in the back up higher and the one in the front lower. Y'all know what I mean. All right, so this is heating up. I just put it on there dry. We're gonna oil the bread. Excuse me. We're gonna oil the bread. Let's move our shrimp for just a second. We'll just let this continue to drain, like, out of the way over here. Um, Y'all, I'm losing my train of thought. What am I doing? All right. So our oil is gonna get hot, and my untechnical way of knowing that it's hot, Dottie, you like your pumpkin? You like your iced pumpkin coffee? Um, I can either put my hand over top, not on it, but just kind of like, do I feel any heat? Yes, I feel heat. Or sometimes I kind of like bend down and look to see, do I see any heat waves coming up from the grill? All right, so let's get a cutting board in. You know when you injure yourself, how every single time now you're gonna hit that same spot. So how many pieces of bread does this call for? It calls for 4 slices of this bread. So let's get this sourdough. If you look at this video, you see she used 4 like thick slices. I don't have thick, but I do have 4 slices of this like rustic sourdough. Y'all can see this is what I've got. So this is gonna go directly on the grill, and we want it to char. So we want it to get kind of like black and crusty, and we want those grill marks. Oh, I think I'm supposed to oil it first. Hold up, y'all. Brush the bread with the oil. All right. So let's get a tablespoon. I'm just gonna eyeball it. Let's do this. Let's take this down so y'all can see. Okay. And we'll just brush both sides. I don't know if I'm supposed to, but and I'm not even gonna measure. You just want it nice and greased up. So I'm just gonna drizzle first, and then I'm gonna brush it on. Okay. So I'm gonna do all 4 slices of bread with the oil. So if you're making a bruschetta, which is the proper way of pronouncing it, when I was in Italy, I learned that the CH sound, we call it bruschetta, actually a sk sound in Italian. So if you want to make those crispy, toasty breads with all the toppings, bruschetta. So I've drizzled. Oh, is it moving slow? You love when I use the word janky? Y'all know I make this stuff up. But it looks pretty, right? Let's brush it on. Okay, so Miles, I'm gonna let you choose. Do you want both sides of your bread buttered, or just one? Because we're going to grill this, and then we're gonna cook our shrimp and put it on there. So I'm just getting like this silicone brush and I'm brushing it all on the bread. I'm greedy, so I like both sides buttered, but if y'all think we should just do one, I'll do one side. I'm just getting this all in there, getting it nice and greased up so y'all can see. All right. So you see, hopefully y'all can see I've brushed that in there. Miles says one side is healthier. Yes, sir, because that's what we do on this channel. We're here for the healthy snacks. Focus, Maggie. Brush the bread with 1 tablespoon of the oil. Heat the pan over medium heat. Grill the bread oiled side down. Okay, so let's go back to this view. So we're gonna go put our bread over here, the greased up side on the grill pan. And I'm gonna try and angle it so we get some nice char marks for you. All right. So let's move our shrimp out of the way. So let's see if we do. Okay. Can y'all hear the sizzle? Terrell says both. I know. That's what I wanted, Terrell, but that's okay. This is Miles' meal, so we're going to do it the way he wants. When we do your burrito, we'll do it your way. All right, so you guys see what I did over here? We got the dry side up. We'll grill both sides. We only oiled one. And if you remember, I put a little space in the middle because I'm sitting over 2 burners on my stove. And so I've got like a hot spot here and then another hot spot here. This is like, there's no heat right there. So we want to make sure we get those nice char marks. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on that. I know, Terrell. I'm greedy too. But our European brothers and sisters, they want the healthier options. So that's what I do for my scholars. You want it healthy? You got it, sir. Okay. Focus, Maggie. So we wanted to get that nice, I was going to show you guys. Well, you saw the video. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay. I get so nervous, y'all. I get distracted. But let's move to the garlic. Because we're going to need to toast both sides. And Miles, I will let you decide when to call it. All right, we're going to take out one of our garlic, what are these called? Balls? I know this is a clove. Bulb? What is the big thing called? I don't know. All right. It's fresh garlic. All right. So I would try and just take the knot out, but my fingers I'm injured. So we're just going to get one of these. All right, y'all, let's check on that bread. I'm nervous. Let's get some. Ooh, you can see we're getting a little bit of brown there. Ooh, that's looking good. Okay. So Miles, hopefully you were able to see we're getting some char marks. Now, ideally, I'd get them. Let me just move it so I can get the sides. Okay, ideally, the pan is evenly heated and you have the nice marks all over, but this is what I got. So how much garlic? 3 minced plus 1 whole. All right. So we get the papery skin off the garlic. We need 4 cloves of garlic. So We have 2 here and 2 here. Let's go check on our bread. This is when I get nervous trying to do it all at once, right? This one didn't give me any marks. Okay, so Miles, hopefully you can see. Do you want it a little bit darker? I'd rather pull it off and let you check, but y'all can see it smoking over there. Don't be nervous. No pressure. I'm just cooking something I've never made before while the world watches. Okay, really, Maggie? The world? All right, so let's get 1 clove ready. Oh, this is 3. So we've got the oiled side done. I feel like I should maybe turn it and get those edges. But Miles, let me know how that's looking to you. In the meantime, I need one of these cut in half. So we're gonna get this garlic clove cut in half. Whoa, slippers in the kitchen, hazard. All right, so we've talked about how to peel garlic before. I'm gonna put the flat side of the knife down. Let me see, coming back to the bread. I know y'all like your 3 cameras. And just kind of mash it down. That gets this papery, get my injury out of the way. It gets that papery skin off. So you can get to the, oh, there it is. You can get to the smooth side of the garlic. We're gonna rub that on our bread. Okay. So this is the garlic clove once you've taken the skin off. And she said, cut that in half. All right. So we've got the fresh garlic here. You trust my instinct? Okay, let's go back to our bread slices, y'all. Let's take a look. Get the tongs. I want some color on this one. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know the dry side toasts so nicely. Look at that. The side that we did not. All right. Let me just get just a little bit on the edge, and I think we're good. I need that one to give me some. Did y'all see that? Y'all see how the side that is not oiled gave us the nice char marks? That's good to know. But still, that's what the recipe said. So let me get a platter. All right, and we're gonna bring it here and do the garlic. And then we'll be done with the bread because the toast can sit oiled and greased up nicely. All right. Y'all see it smoking? Yeah, I don't want to do, yeah, see I got a line here. We're just going to call it. Yeah, I don't want to do too much. All right, let me turn this off. This one gave us marks along the side. I guess the bread was kind of hollow, but y'all can see. All right, so let's do this. Let's get our bread off. Yeah. Ah. All right, so let me turn off our grill. So y'all saw that. Now, ideally, they would all be, but they look, y'all, they look so good and buttery. But let me do this while they're warm. We're supposed to get this garlic clove, and it says, grill the bread until grill marks form, 6 to 8 minutes. Remove to a plate and then rub the cut garlic clove, cut side down, all over the bread. So, ooh, oh y'all, the smell. Oh my God, it's so yummy. So I've got this garlic that I cut in half, and on the It's hot, and the oil and the garlic. If you like a fresh garlic bread, God, I hurt myself. All right, so I'm just doing this while it's still hot, and then we'll just let it sit there and kind of just bask in the garlic butteriness. All right, so, oh, y'all like the close up. Bread's kind of hot, but I'm literally just taking a garlic clove and rubbing it on the toast, on the sourdough. So I have one garlic clove that I cut in half, and the smell is amazing. On this hot oiled bread, it smells like the freshest garlic bread ever. I wish I could eat it. I would eat it just like this. So hopefully y'all can see. So we've got one dry side, and we've got one buttery side, or olive oil side. All right. So we have 4 of these. This part is done. So I'm going to set this behind us, and now we're going to make our shrimp. Okay, so we're going to make this shrimp toast. So we have this done. We'll set it here. Okay, so let's see what else I need to chop, and let's do that here. Then we'll get our cooktop here. Season the shrimp on all sides with ½ teaspoon of the salt and pepper. All right, so we're going to season the shrimp. Let's see, we got a sourdough, olive oil, 3 cloves of minced garlic, plus 1 whole. All right, so this is the one that we used on the garlic bread. So we need 3 that we need to mince. And mince is just a very fine chop. Let's see if I can get it done. All right, so we've got 3. I'm just getting the papery skin out of the way. This one is still good. The rest is just trash. So we'll save that. So I've got 3 cloves of garlic. Just smashing them. Garlic by itself is really hard to peel this paper off. So when you kind of smash it with the flat side down, it kind of gets you like a good starting point, and then it just peels easily. I've seen so many different ways to get into garlic. I like garlic. I like cooking with garlic. I think it's so fragrant and just so, I don't know, like savory. If you don't, that's fine too. 2. I'm going to get all my ingredients ready. Ouch. And 3. All right. So we're just going to do a little chop. So I'm just going through and chopping them, and then I'll take the knife through and mince them. So I'm just doing a little slice through all. So 1 down. We need 3 minced. You can buy garlic already minced in the container. You know, they soak it in, what is this stuff? I don't know if they put it in water or whatever. It's just, if you can get fresh, it's better. You know, the more recent that you cut into something, like cracking the peppercorns, you just get the fuller flavor. You know, once it's been cut open and soaking and on a shelf, it's not the end of the world, but it's just not as bold as you would like. And then I'm just going to take the knife through a rocking motion, literally keep my hand on the blade and just go through it. Scrape it together when it moves, and just try to get really small pieces of the garlic. When I taught the boys, both boys know how to cook. Y'all already know. Teenagers, they say it tastes better when you do it, Mom. I know what that is. But this is a great way to teach kids to cut too, so it keeps their hands out of the way. Almost done. All right, so we got a nice mince, nice little pieces. I don't have like, you know, amazing knife skills, but this is our garlic minced up. Yeah, you got to peel them quick. The paper gets everywhere. All right, so with 3 cloves of garlic, we have our shrimp, salt, pepper, 1 tablespoon of jalapeno. I don't know, Miles, what you think about the jalapeno. I'm just going to rinse this serrano, not serrano. What is this? Shishito pepper. It's more of a smoky instead of hot, but while I got the cutting board, let's just get everything cut. If you want the chili flake, I'll do the chili flake too. The ceiling. Erin gets her garlic on the ceiling. And I'm just going to chop this thin. It says thinly sliced. Okay, I'm trying. Getting little rings of pepper. Just keep your fingers out of the way. Use your knuckles as a guide. And for peppers, jalapenos, or anything, the spice is in the seeds. So if you don't want the spice, take the seeds out. And you could just use, but these are not spicy. I know they look like they're deadly, but they're not. All right, so we got thinly sliced peppers and garlic. 2 tablespoons of butter. We'll just use this. Cut into small cubes. I had a little pat left, and it's soft sitting here, so I don't really think we need cubes, but got the butter, got a little pepper in it. Ouch. Ay. Juice and finely grate half of a small lemon. Okay, so we need this. This is not a small lemon, and we need half. I do have a half lemon already, but it's been zested, I believe. Let's take a look. We'll get Miles a fresh one. Either way, yeah, let's just do it fresh. All right. So if you're going to juice and zest a lemon, the juice is on the inside, the zest is on the outside. So you want to zest it first, okay? So we need 1 teaspoon of zest. I don't have a microplane. You can use a small grater, and that's what we're going to use for our lemon zest. Forgot to turn that grill off. Okay. So I just have a small grater. So you want to use the small one, not the big one like this one that you would use for cheese. No, try and get a smaller one. And then I like, well, let me go ahead and wash this. I like a lemon that's a little bit like baseball size. The smaller one, it's kind of hard to keep your fingers on for me to zest it. So let me peel the sticker off and then just wash it, because just like the peppers, we want the oil in the skin. So since we're going to eat the lemon skin, let's make sure it's clean. Ah, Miss Caudell says you use the slicer to cut jalapeno so you don't get it on your fingers. Oh, heat is in the ribs too. So Caudell uses, y'all know me and my gadgets. This is a Pampered Chef. You can get them in other places. I think this is a slicer. You put it in your like tomato or whatever, and then you run the knife through the little Afro pick section. That way you get equal slices if you want like onion rings or tomato slices. But Miss Caudell says she uses that for her peppers. So who was here when I touched my eye after cutting a jalapeno? Yep. There was a nice little short after that. All right, so let's see if we can get our lemon zested. And it says 2 tablespoons juice, 1 teaspoon zest. So we don't need much. So you just want to scrape, 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 and then you stop at the white part because that's where it gets bitter. So scrape, 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 turn, 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 turn. And I just kind of go around. I had lemon zest already, but it's not fresh. I want to make sure Miles gets fresh. I had one. It's fine. All right, so this is probably more than enough. We're going to scrape that up and see if we can get a teaspoon. If y'all can see, I know you like the close up. Those little bits of lemon skin, you see that came off of the lemon here. The kitchen smells amazing. Not only are they fragrant, they're a great ingredient and they're a great garnish. So if you're going to do like any dessert or fruit, you can do lemon zest, lime zest, orange zest, whatever. Let's see if I have a teaspoon. So we got a teaspoon measure. And some of it's on the back of the grater. Caudel says you use that tool for so much. I know, it's looking colorful, isn't it? All right, so let's see. We gather our lemon zest. You know, these little ingredients, but honestly, especially with stuff like this, a little goes a long way. So I would say that's a teaspoon. So we got enough lemon zest. So I just wanted to measure it before we cut it, because once you cut it and juice it, it's hard to get the zest. And honestly, might as well, while we're here, just get the rest of it. I would, I don't know, put it in a Ziploc bag. Maybe I'll put it in my tea, even in my diet soda. When I was in France and I ordered a Coke, they gave it to me with a slice of lemon. And I was like, what is that? So good. But y'all know we have, you know, vanilla, all these flavors. But yeah, 3 different ways to use ingredients or the citrus. So I'll just get the extra. So this is way number 1, zest it. And I'm just going on until I get, you know, pretty much most of the bald spots. Okay, now we need to juice it. So to juice it, let's just set this over here. So to juice, we're going to cut it in half. Get our nice juicy lemon. So we're going to squeeze half. And let's measure it because she wants... How much? Where are you? Lemon. 2 tablespoons juice. Okay. So this is from Walmart. I think I have it in the cheat sheet. It's a little juicer, little gadget with holes here. Put the seed side down here. And we got our 2 tablespoons. Let me get a little container. So we're going to squeeze into this container and then we'll measure it. So hopefully you have strong hands. This way you get the juice without the seeds. So squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Ouch. So this is way number 2. All right. And then I don't toss it. This right here, y'all see me put it in my teas. I'm going to put it in my diet soda. A little lemon in there. Doesn't hurt anybody. Zippy. All right. So we have our fresh squeezed lemon juice. And this is 2 tablespoons. So I'm just going to pour and see what I got. Almost. I need a little bit more. So I'm just going to squeeze the other half. I'll squeeze it all. And then I'll measure 2 tablespoons when I need it. But half lemon is approximately 2 tablespoons. All right. Whew. So that's your 3 ways to use a lemon. Zest it, juice it, soak it, or steep it in tea. All right, so I think we have all of our ingredients here. So I'm just gonna slide everything over so we can actually get started. So we're done with that. We don't need this. Our garlic toast is nice and crusty because we grilled it. We're gonna get our cooktop, just moving stuff out of the way. All right. And since we're done with the grill, I'll bring the video over so y'all can see, just in case anybody joined later. All right, we're gonna move our bread here. We're gonna move our ingredients behind me for just a moment. Y'all can see. That probably wasn't safe. Don't do that. Hold the knife, don't carry it like that. All right. So let's just clean this off and get our cooktop, and I'll show you guys what we're making. So Miles, I'll have to get your fried rice, but at least we got your shrimp coming. Let's get our cooktop. From Amazon, this is our Duck's Top cooktop, just so I can do everything here, and I'm gonna get my cast iron. Of course, since Chrissy Teigen is coming out with a new cookware line, everything that she used is her new collection. Hi, 2K Challenge. Thank you so much for being here. Everybody say hello to 2K. We got a new scholar in the house. Thank you so much. Let me show y'all what we're making as I close my oven. Yes, I use it for storage, and so do you. Let me get my phone off of there. And for anyone who just joined, 2K, thank you. So this recipe, we've got our garlic bread done and grill marked and everything. Let's see. And I don't hear any sound, so hopefully, I think she's got some music in the background, but I'll show you guys what we're doing. All right. So she's eating her toast. That's nice.
Today we're going to make some delicious shrimp scampi toast. We use this really rustic, beautiful piece of sourdough.
All right, so she's brushed it with the oil, and then she rubbed it with the garlic. We did that. Looks like she only did one side. Yeah. So she got the grill nice and charred. Hers are a little bit darker. Oh, she cut hers in half. I haven't cut them in half. So then we need to do salt and pepper on our shrimp. Okay. And we're going to put oil in our pan. Put our shrimp directly in the pan, turn them over, and move them. And we're going to make our sauce that look like the peppers and the garlic, white wine and the butter, and the lemon. Put the shrimp back in the pan, squeeze the lemon juice, let it all marinate together, and then top it onto with the sauce and some parsley. Okay, so let's get started. Season the shrimp on all sides with salt and pepper. Let's make sure our shrimp is nice and dry. All right. So again, this was fresh shrimp from Publix, and I've just let it kind of come to room temperature if you can. You don't want to cook it directly from cold because it'll seize up. And I saw that you saw that, Miles. Okay, so let's put this on a plate and let's get these seasoned well. Okay, shrimp has a beautiful natural flavor, but you do want to give it a little bit of help, right? So let's get a bowl or something. I like using glass dishes for y'all. It makes me look fancy, like I know what I'm doing. I don't know. So we've got this baking dish, and we're gonna put your dried shrimp in here. This was fresh. If you're using frozen, just make sure you thawed it all the way. You don't want any water in here. Okay? And salt and pepper. It says how much salt? You really should just season the way you want to, but every time I do something for the first time, I try to make sure I do it their way. So 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. Okay, so we got our salt. I got a 1/4 teaspoon. My stuff is just disappearing, so we'll do 4 of these. So this is pink Himalayan salt I'm using. You can use whatever kosher salt you have. Sorry, y'all. You know, when you injure yourself, you just keep hitting that same. All right. So we've got our shrimp salted, and then we're gonna do black pepper. I'm gonna go in there with the fresh ground black pepper, and then we're gonna get it all. All right. So now we've got salt and pepper on here. I'm just going to when I season, I'm just looking to make sure that every piece is kind of coated. You know, of course, you can under season and add more later, but if you can season like prior to cooking, so I'm just keeping an eye on it, and I'm just looking. Looks a little light to me, but we're gonna do it her way. Of course, you know, when we do this again, we can put whatever we want on it, but I do see some, you know, salt and pepper on there. All right. All right, season the shrimp on all sides with 1/2 teaspoon of the salt and pepper. Heat 2 tablespoons of oil in a large nonstick skillet. So let's go ahead and turn on our cooktop. And I'm gonna turn this down to 3 because it heats up fast, so y'all can see that. Keep an eye on the shrimp. Let's get our 2 tablespoons of oil. And I'm gonna use the same olive oil. Oh. All right. So we got our 2 tablespoons measure. So this is my olive oil. Oh, y'all, hold up. I don't think that's enough. We're gonna have to get some more. Let's see. Definitely not enough. One moment, please. All right. I couldn't find the olive oil, Caudell. I know what you said about the grapeseed, but this is what I have. So I'm gonna make sure that I replenish on the olive oil. We got that on the bread. Okay, so I'm going to make sure that there are no dry spots in my pan. So I'm just gonna pick it up and just kind of move it around so that it coats well. All right. You can kind of see the smoke. I can smell it, and you can see when the oil starts to move on its own. Heat 2 tablespoons of oil in a large skillet over medium-high heat. This heats up fast, so I'm going to keep it on a medium-low. Add the shrimp and cook, not moving until they just begin to turn opaque. So here's the thing. Notice a couple things about the shrimp. See how they're kind of soft and pliable? When they cook, they're going to turn pink. You see how they're kind of like jelly? They're going to turn white, which is that opaque we're looking for, and they're going to curl up. And it doesn't take long. So I'm going to place them down one at a time. 1 minute per side, okay? So we're going to put these on and we're going to leave them. Alexa, set a timer for 1 minute. Woo. I don't want to overcrowd it, but I'm going to cook everything. Popping me. Still got a little water on it. It only calls for 3/4, but I know that's not flat. That's 1 minute. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start turning them. All right, so notice what's happening here. See, we're getting that nice browning on there, and they're starting to turn white. Alexa, set a timer for 1 minute. So we're able to get this because when we put the shrimp down, we didn't move it around. We let it get that nice crust on there. You get that nice sear from one, it being dry, and your oil in your pan being hot. Alexa, stop. Alexa, set a timer for 1 minute. Probably should have had a bigger pan, but I'm just going to get everything turned over, and we're going to take them out because they're going to go back in once we make the sauce. So it's okay that it's not all the way. Ideally, I would have like probably less shrimp in here so they all get the nice browning from being flat. And I just want to make sure every side gets good turnover. Okay, Alexa, stop. So that's been a minute. We're going to take the shrimp out. So just so you guys can see, that nice browning is really what we wanted on all of them. So, all right. Alexa, stop. So I'm going to take them out and put them on a clean dish for now. Then we're going to make our sauce. Ah, lost one. Put it back in there. 5-second rule. That's why I clean the counters beforehand. Just when you start to see that pink, they're just look at Miles again with the 5 pounds. Oh my God. What I was going to say, Miles, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Just when you start to see them get a little bit of color in them, they're done. You don't have to cook them until they're rubbery and all. 1 minute per side is perfect. Who wants this tray? All right, we're gonna make our sauce and then put the shrimp back in there with the sauce. Uh, uh. Looking good? All right, y'all. So I'm gonna move this over here so we can make our sauce. You know I want to taste one so bad. Okay, let's get the raw one out of the way. Okay, so now, while this is going on, add the shrimp and cook, not moving, 1 minute per side. Remove the shrimp to a plate, leave any liquid in the pan, and remove the skillet. Remove the skillet from the heat to cool for 2 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 2 minutes. Okay. All right, so we're letting this cool down, probably because we don't want the garlic to burn, because like just this cast iron being over here next to me, like I'm feeling it on the countertop. I don't want to touch it. We're going to put our garlic and stuff in here. We don't want it to burn. I'm just reading. Here's where we are. Do-do-do. Here I am talking, and I'm sorry, y'all. Scampi sauce is like a garlic butter sauce. You don't want it too heavy, don't want it too brown. Okay. Oh, how much wine? 1/4 cup dry white wine. Let me get a 1/4 cup measure. So we're ready when we need it. We got a 1/4 cup. My handle came off. Yes, it's janky. What did Oh yes, Miles, absolutely. The zesting for desserts, for beverages. There's so much fragrance and oils in citrus. So your lemons, your limes, your oranges, absolutely zest them. And for easy presentation, you can zest it on a plate. All right, it's been 2 minutes. So we're gonna go back here. All right, we'll go back to a medium low. All right, Alexa, stop. It's a lot. Let's go down to 2. All right. Return to medium low heat. Add the oil. Let's do tablespoon of oil. Move it around. Just don't like any dry spots, so nothing will burn. Hey. Add the garlic and jalapeno. Okay. So y'all remember. I want to put my lemon juice out of the way. My lemon zest out of the way. Ugh, I got a lot going on here. So let's get our garlic that we minced. Uh-oh. And the pepper. I'm getting a little bit of lemon in there, but okay. Ooh, smells good. Fragrant means when you hit the heat and you can smell it. So this is our oil, garlic, and peppers. It smells amazing. Stirring until fragrant but not brown. So we don't want to burn it. That's why we needed that pan to cool down. 1 to 2 minutes. Alexa, set a timer for 1 minute. add the wine and salt. All right, let's get the wine ready because it looks like it's starting to brown for me. Y'all can see, y'all can see what's happening here. Our garlic is sizzling. All right, quarter cup of wine. That'll get all the brown bits off of here and release. So this is not anything fancy. This is just cooking wine. Quarter cup ready. We'll just give it until our timer goes off. Looks amazing, smells even. 5 seconds. I'm just moving it so it doesn't burn. Add the wine and salt. Okay. Alexa, salt, stop, and then half teaspoon. Keep hitting my. All right. Raise the heat to medium high and cook, stirring until, oh y'all, it smells amazing. See why I treat my glasses. Ooh, so we've got that. You smell the wine, but when you cook it, that alcohol smell, and alcohol is gonna get burned off, and then you just get that beautiful, savory. It's really, ooh, and the pepper, so good. Okay, so we wanna cook this about 2 minutes until the wine reduces by half. So we're cooking off all of that liquid, and it's not gonna get really, really thick, but we want it to thicken up. So let's close our wine. If you have a nice wine, this could be a great date night meal. If you have a bottle of wine, have a little bit in your meal, but this is just cooking wine because I didn't want to open a bottle. It's just me and the kids, and then I'm looking at the bottle and the bottle's looking at me because you got to drink it before it goes bad. But I'll show you guys. Ow, pop me. I'll show y'all what I got at the winery. Can you see it's already thickened up already? It's less watery. Check my community tab and Instagram. Let me turn this down, y'all. I got this. We're gonna do this with chicken. The Warm Springs Winery. Woo, it's popping me. Firecracker peach habanero. As a wine, okay, y'all. I'm getting attacked. Hold up. Focus, Maggie. So you can see a lot of our liquid is gone. It was really watery when we poured the wine. So y'all can see it's really thickened up. Gradually whisk in the butter until it thickens slightly. So let's put our butter in. So, woo! So we got our butter into little cubes. So we're adding butter to the sauce. Y'all, it smells amazing. One piece at a time. Looking good? So we want it to thicken up and give us that nice buttery sauce. I did turn it down. So let's go in with a little bit more butter. This whisk is hot, so it's just, but y'all see we got the liquid out. Now we want to get the butter in. Oh, what I wouldn't do for some diced onion in here. Oh. All right, a little bit more butter. Y'all see what's happening? As the oil, as the alcohol was cooking away, it was just kind of getting dry and poppy. Now it's getting like thick and savory. I'm gonna taste it before we do anything else because I want to make sure It's giving me that nice butter sauce, and we're greedy, so we want all of our butter. It smells amazing. So now it's buttery and garlicky. All right, so I don't hurt myself. Again, remember Mom said taste as you go. So I'm just getting a little piece of this butter sauce on the tip of a chopstick. Oh, it's so good. Whew. Ah, the butter, the garlic. Oh my God. Return the shrimp to the pan and then add the lemon juice. Okay, shrimp is coming in here. So y'all see what we've got? We've got our garlic butter sauce in here. Oh, Erin Lauren says if I add more butter, you're just gonna want to drink it. Oh my dear, it is so good. Let's go get our shrimpies, right? And we're gonna put them in the butter bath. All right, so we cooked our shrimp. I am gonna take one out. Miles, come to Atlanta. I'll cook for you for sure. Let's try one just for seasoning. Mmm. Oh, add the lemon juice. Oh, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice by itself. Oh my goodness. Lemon juice. 2 tablespoons. Lemon is always good with citrus. So fresh squeezed lemon juice. As it hits the heat, y'all, that's right, research purposes. Y'all come to Atlanta, I'll cook for you. Okay. Add the lemon juice and zest, and zest, and zest. Focus, Maggie. Our zest. And cook until the shrimp is bright pink. I think we're getting there. 1 to 2 minutes. So you see a theme here, Miles. Shrimp, like literally very, y'all look at this. Season with salt and pepper. Honestly, I think it's seasoned very well. I'm gonna turn this off because you know it'll continue to cook. It looks so good. I'm gonna taste one more in the garlic butter sauce. I don't think we need any more salt and pepper, but let's get in there. Let's find one. Come to mama. Let your shrimp choose you. Oh, got me stuck. Woo! You get the brightness of the lemon, and then as it goes down, the buttery garlic. Mmm. Salt is good. I'm gonna do just a little bit of pepper, and then we're gonna plate. All right. Whew, y'all. All right, so she cut hers. What did she do? Okay, Miles, so it's time for your plate. So y'all remember our garlic bread. She says cut it in half if you want. Miles, do you want a full slice or a half slice? I know you like those healthy portions. I'll cut it in half like she did, or I can leave it like this. Spoon some of the shrimp and sauce over the bread, garnish with parsley. So I did get, let me just set this here over top of the shrimp. I did get fresh parsley. Miles says full. You got it, sir. Okay, so let's go ahead and get his plate. All right. Now, I know this shrimp has the tails on it, but at this point, it's fine. I guess I could have taken the tails off. So let's go ahead and plate. I'll just try and make it look nice. And I know y'all don't want to, but it's just me, so I'm gonna call the boys down. I'll taste for you alone first. All right. A little spill there. And we're gonna really fill these up with shrimp because I made a whole pound. Well, let's see. Let's do everybody's first. Just trying to get the shrimp all the same way. So again, this is on garlic bread. You could do. Terrell says you want one coming right up, sir. Dottie girl coming right up. If Miles wants to share, this is his. Oh, Terrell, did you say what you want in your breakfast burrito? Because I will go live for breakfast tomorrow. Is a holiday here. I'm an early bird, so I'll get up before the gong gongs and make breakfast, whatever y'all want. If you want a burrito, I can do that. All right, almost done. And then we're going to put the sauce on all of it. We'll get your nice presentation. They're lemony, they're buttery, they're garlicky. And then the sourdough bread. Y'all know I don't eat sourdough bread. Terrell says, Maggie is so patient, you would have thrown the shrimp on there so fast. Okay, Terrell, I understand. Like in my head, y'all, I'm like, but I do take etiquette and elegance classes and I try to act like I have some home training. But then honestly, in all seriousness, y'all know I take my own pictures and these go on my community tab and my Instagram. And so, I want it to look, I want the presentation to be good. All right, so this is what we have so far. Okay, now we're gonna put the sauce on there. So let me scrape up this goodness and drizzle it on here. Scrape up all the bits. That's what that white wine does. It kind of helps it not stick, so you get all of this goodness because you know you want it. All right, let me get a, I guess a spoon will do. Yeah. I'm just gonna go in with a tablespoon. We still have our crunchy bread. See if I can get 2 spoons on each one. Get some on the bread, on the shrimp. All right. Let's do some more. I'm gonna have to tilt this thing. Y'all know we like it greedy. Come to me. Y'all are drooling. Sorry it's loud. But I want to get it all. I want you to get all of it. Aaron Laura's drooling. Mona's drooling. Miles, how are we doing, sir? Okay. I should have got a rubber spoon. Forgive me. Let me mute because I'm going to scrape. Oh yeah, I wanted all of that. I wanted all of it. Give it to me now. Okay, looks amazing. Okay, now, sorry y'all. The wine, the butter, the garlic, all right, we're gonna just put some garlic on there, you know, gotta have the color on the plate. Let me just move this out of the way so y'all can see. Oh. And the lemon. I want to put some of that extra lemon zest on there, Miles, if that's okay. All right. So the recipe does say, because you need a little bit of color, the recipe does say garnish with parsley. So if I could open this bag. One moment. All right. So I'm just going to get like a pinch of parsley and put for a little pop of green. Parsley doesn't really do anything for me, but that's what the recipe calls for. So we got fresh parsley. So I'm just going to grab a couple. All right. Let me rinse this. And dry. And I'm just going to pinch a few as a garnish. I don't really care for the stems. I guess it's okay, but I'm having a little bit of trouble with my hand. And Miles, I'll show you one other thing you could do with that lemon zest. I hear footsteps. Y'all already know. You know how it goes. They start moseying on down. I know they ninja watching me. Yes. That's okay. Are y'all seeing this? Rip them open, y'all. When I tell you this channel has been so good for me, y'all are helping me with my patience and, you know, honestly helping me, get the rest of this weight off because, you know, I wait to eat most of the time until I live stream for y'all. And if I don't, I always take a picture. And so I want my plate to be like camera worthy. And so, you know, I take time to make it look nice. Okay, so that's parsley. So this is the recipe. Miles is laughing. So Miles, I've got one last thing for you. I got a little bit of lemon zest left, the extra. If you like it really lemony, we can put a little bit extra on the plate. If you don't and you want me to try it just like this, you can also just put it around the plate as a garnish. So it's okay. I didn't want to get any of the juice spills, but you tell me. Since I went ahead and zested, I'm going to grab it up. Do you want it on the top or on the side? Oh, you all know the gong gongs are here. You all know. So let's get this lemon zest. Because when I call names, nobody understands, nobody hears me, right? Until I say food is ready. And then they come down like wildebeests. So y'all want more lemon zest or just a garnish? That way we'll use everything that we have on the side. Absolutely. All right, so let's do just a little bit. So that way, if it touches the food, it's fine because it's all edible. But that way, you make the recipe. Oh, let me give you guys a full view. I know you like it. All right. Oh, Miles, your dinner's ready, sir. Ow, that's what I get for being cheeky. Oh, flip. That hurt. Okay. Let's see if I can give you guys. Et voila, bon appetit. Okay, let me get some pictures, but I want y'all like the close up. So we got our crusty bread, we have our shrimp, our lemon zest, and our. All right. This is so unfunny. Can I help you?
I'm hungry.
Would you like some shrimp toast?
Yes, I would.
I have to take a picture.
I have an idea. Sandwich, but instead
It's not a sandwich.
No, listen. Sandwich, but instead of meat, shrimp.
Y'all see that? I can't even. Let me take a picture.
I smelt it from my room.
I know you smelled it from your room. Just
Because
hush.
my doorknob's not there.
Exactly. Don't even get me started. All right. Just taking several pictures, some with the flash, some without.
Do you want me to take
Hey, you did! You need to stand still. Somebody's breathing on my shoulder. I know. All right. I can't take it anymore. Miles? Hey, come here. All right. I'm going to take a bite for Miles. Let me turn the shrimp tail out of the way.
Is it good? Now I can always just go back to Dad's house.
Go get a plate.
Wow.
Get a plate. Miles says, thank you again for your invaluable time and effort, mademoiselle. Oh, you're so welcome. You did your thing. Go ahead, take one. You touched it. Take it.
I am. I got the smallest one.
Uh-huh. Any feedback?
That's delicious.
It's delicious. What do you taste?
A lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff. Okay, you can take it to the table.
This could be like a $20 appetizer.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
This could seriously be an appetizer.
Okay.
That's good.
Let me call your brother down so I can have a moment with my scholars. Marcus?
They say Gordon Ramsay would be proud. She doesn't like Gordon Ramsay.
You can come get a shrimp toast if you gotta move your backpack first, like I asked. Okay, you can go to the table. Thank you.
They say Gordon Ramsay would be proud.
Thank you. Gordon Ramsay would be proud. He'd be yelling at me. Step aside. Go to the table, please. I don't need all of y'all together. Okay, so here's my feedback, y'all. It is excellent. Honestly, if we had a whole plate of these, like if you ordered them as a starter, how much would you all pay for the for 4 of these. I'd love to know a price. All right, this is the shrimp toast.
$30. That's a lot for me, child.
Any feedback?
It's good.
It's good? Okay, thank you. You can take a plate or step aside. I'm going to talk to my scholars. Do you want any other feedback? Okay, so I'd love to know how much you all think 4 of these would cost. We're down to one. Whoa, whoa! I'm gonna have to cut it in half. Sorry, y'all, that's loud. Speaking of which, Miles, we kept them full length sourdough bread for you, but in all honesty, I would, just for ease of eating.
What did you put in this? It's got like a tanginess.
Yeah, it's got lemon zest, and lemon juice.
Yeah.
So I would cut. Oh my God, y'all, look at that! Look how the garlic, butter, and bread. Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God! This is the oil. Let me take another picture. Oh, I think that fell off of here. Okay, it's gonna fall apart. I was trying to get a good cross section. For 4, a $20, $30 appetizer, yeah. I would, just for ease, and I have small hands, but just for ease of eating, if you get this long sourdough bread, you can present it that way, but I would cut it. And y'all, that brushing of the olive oil, I know it's hard to see, but it just soaked into that top layer. I don't know if y'all could see that. It's really, really good. Just trying to get a good cross section. The large one, it's a little bit of a two-hander, which is fine, or maybe if you have big hands.
Oh my goodness.
So
That was delicious.
it was delicious. Okay. And the other thing, y'all, I got shell off, but tail on. So it's a little bit tricky. You know, you want to bite into it and you want to chew the whole thing. Can I help you? Do you want more?
No, I wanted to tell you something after this.
Go ahead. What is it?
Not you personally. Oh, excuse me. That was delicious, y'all.
Thank you. Karen Laura says, you're impressed the toast is still so crispy. You know what? I thought the same thing. Sorry, I got a little bit of shrimp tail. Oh, that's the other thing. I would get, either take the tails off. I guess you could do it and then bite into it. It's just a little bit, tricky because you just want to bite the whole thing. But yeah, grilling this toast, y'all, with this sourdough bread or any toast, we use the griddle on the stove. Heat and brushing it with olive oil. You could put whatever you want on there.
I want to tell them something.
All right, introduce yourself and then what you want to say.
Oh, okay.
Hold up.
Okay. Hey guys, I'm Alex, your youngest son. I have something to tell you. Before she made this, her fridge, me and Marcus saw nothing in it. Like, we were looking through it like, what are we gonna eat? And then she comes out of nowhere with toast, with shrimp, and this is practically a meal by itself. So this proves that no matter what you do, you can always find something to eat.
All right, thank you.
And it can always be good.
Yeah, you can have the rest of the bread now.
Subscribe to her channel.
Thank you.
Totally subscribe.
Yeah, right.
You want more? Go ahead. So anyway, this commercial has been brought to you by the Greedy Gong Gongs. who just happened to show up. Y'all notice nobody is here during the cooking. The splattering, the rubbing on of the garlic, the pressing of the
Garlic, that's what I taste.
You taste the fresh garlic? Yeah. So I toasted the bread and rubbed fresh garlic on it. So they said, well said, Alex. All right. So I've got a little bit of time, y'all. We usually do about 2 hours. We can wrap now, or if anybody, just a little tricky with the tails. If anybody wants to come up or chat camera off, you're welcome to. But I'm going to eat. And did Terrell tell me about his breakfast burrito, or do you just like what goes in a burrito? Beef? I don't do beans. We could do bacon, egg, and cheese, and ooh. Mm, mm,
Mm-hmm. Must be like Olive Garden or something.
It's like Olive Garden. But yeah, the toast, especially this sourdough, and this is no substitutions tonight, y'all. We did real butter, real bread, real olive oil. You could make this, but what would we use? Maybe our goat cheese crisps? Mm, mm. But real sourdough. Mm, mm. And it's actually quite filling.
Yeah, I'm full now. There's something in
All right. Let me get these shrimp tails off. But yeah, you guys can do this, Miles. Hopefully you enjoyed your shrimp. I know you wanted a fried rice, but I'll have to come get around to that. Um, I could have done it, but I just didn't. No excuses. Would you like the last piece? All right, so I'm just gonna take the tails off for me. If you add cheese, you know what? I guess you could shred like Parmesan, or you want some more lemon? Yeah, you can have the lemon. And there's, you want to squeeze some on here? Oh, there's lemon. This is the fresh lemon juice. You want it on there? There you go. And you can take that. I'm just taking the tails off so that I can eat this in a bite without having to remove the tails. Go ahead. I just cut it in half. But yeah, I guess you could do, what else would y'all put on this? So you could have your toasted garlic bread as your base. So I just took, oh, it's hard to see. I just took the tails off so I can actually bite it. Mm. Mm. If you like lemon, it's very bright, but garlicky and buttery. Miles, thank you. Thank you for all the super chats. So I got 2 bites left, so let me close out because I'm going to clean up. We have Mastermind. I don't know what else y'all would put on here, but you could do, Caudell says a bit of Parmesan. A little Parmesan cheese on that. Absolutely. So this was the Cravings by Chrissy, but you can do this. All you need is something that gives you the grill marks. But even if you don't have the grill marks, you could probably do it in a hot pan, just oil and get like a toast appearance instead of the char marks. Go ahead. Mm, mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Please check out my course. Mm. Link is in the description.
Plug.
I'm sorry, what did you make tonight?
Plug.
So anyway, if any of you all are interested in how my channel got monetized so quickly, it's because of you all, my scholars. Thank you for watching, liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, being in the live chat. It really helps the channel to grow. Try me. But when you go above and beyond, Miles kept making it rain with the pounds, and Terrell, I don't expect it because this is really me doing what I'd be doing anyway, just cooking for the family or cooking for me. So I just turn the camera on and walk you guys through it. Mm. If you like a crusty, chewy bread, you'll love it. Mm. So I did put together a course. It's called Guide to YouTube Monetization. Free preview on the link. It's 2 hours, 15 videos. Regular price is $50. Yeah, you can finish the sourdough. I'm done.
Why is it sour? Why is the bread sour? Bread's not supposed to be
There's
sour.
a discount code. It's thanks TLA, and it gets you $15 off. Regular price is $50, but you can get it for $35. All right, I'm gonna take this last bite, and we're gonna go ahead and call it. Terrell wants a breakfast burrito in the morning, so I'll get up.
Can I have a breakfast burrito? Can I have a burrito?
Mm-hmm. Thank you for being here and subscribing. Last bite. Miles, this was an absolute pleasure. Y'all, they are all gone, all 4. Pictures will be forthcoming on the community tab. Breakfast burrito in the morning. That was good. Because I don't really eat bread like that. Like it's a chew. But if you want a good hearty, this would be great with wine. You could cut them up like into You could cut these up into half for, easier to eat. You could cut them up into quarters. Do a variety of toppings, some shrimp, some vegetarian, some whatever, just cheese. It's excellent. A great little like appetizer or starter. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and dismiss. Thank you all again. Miles, thank you for asking for this and for being so generous with me. We're going to go ahead and dismiss Instagram. Good night and thank you. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and there's one more. I forget. Anyway, thank you all so much for supporting and helping the channel to grow. If you're in TLA's mastermind, I'll see you in 30 minutes. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow for breakfast. Good night, class.